Hello there! And I am bored. I'm bored of this tank. I'm going to have to redesign this. Plans. Well, my beautiful rainbow fish, I feel they're not really getting the best of life in this tank, so they're going back to the shop tomorrow. Same with the angelfish. That's off. I'm going to keep the Senegalis, going to keep the Tenopoma, catfish, they're all staying. But the mid-swimmers, they're going to go. What am I aiming to do? Well, I want to tidy it up a bit. I'm going to try and make it a bit more themed, I guess. So by themed, I mean I want it to resemble some kind of riverbank. Not entirely convinced I'm going to make it look very good, but I'm going to give it a go. I am keeping the sand substrate because I love sand, keeping the lighting, and I'm keeping the plants. So it's not going to be a specific biotope. I would say it's going to be a mixture of African and Amazon. I will be getting some floating plants in there. I'm going to tidy up that plant. I think it's just been eaten by all of my catfish. And, you know, just give it a general spruce. I'm thinking on this side I'm going to have some kind of riverbank type thing, and then leading out into an open water area. That should be quite cool. I quite like how this plant's growing out of the water, so I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to try and make more of a feature of it. I don't know how. And then fish-wise, well, like I said, I want it to be kind of African-y, Amazonia. The only Amazon fish I think I'm going to keep are the catfish, such as like the plecos and ancistrus and stuff like that, if they are from Amazon. I'm sure they are. My Tenopoma is obviously African, and then the Senegalis is African. There is a beautiful Cynodontis in there, Cynodontis petricola, that's the one. He's staying. So yeah, so I'm just going to clean my filter and probably have a little bit of an experiment and then see how it looks before I finalise my design. What am I doing? Oh my god. I think I've made a terrible mistake. So I've just added a ton more sand, well, half a bag. Not really a ton, but half a bag of sand. What's that pile there? I'm just letting all this crap settle down and let the fish chill out a little bit more. Then I'm going to siphon all the dirt off, and then I'm going to try and sort of build a mound. See how that works. Here's all my stuff. I've separated all the roots out. There's a lot of root growth, so they're going to need to trim up. And then I'm going to do quite a large water change as well. Add some Sechem Prime just in case I disturb any shit from the sand, any stuff that might cause an ammonia spike. That's always you need to be careful about doing that when you're dealing with sand. So let's have a look. So massive change. I've used all the same things. First, let's look at the boring bit. That is kind of the riverbed, I would say. The filter won't be there because that's only in there for another project, so ignore that. The fun bit, well, I think that looks pretty good. It's supposed to be like a tree stem coming in, and then you've got the kind of roots bit there. I quite like it, and I've put the Anubias so they come out of the water. Now I do know Anubias can live outside the water, so that's quite cool. And then these plants are growing, so I think it looks quite effective. Obviously it's not done yet. I've got to visit the aquarium shop tomorrow, get rid of my rainbow fish, angelfish. I'm going to get some floating plants, probably pick up something to go in this area just to make it a little bit more rivery. So look at this amazing tank. I've just come back from my local aquarium shop, and holy shit, tank's cleared up nicely. I'm going to run you through what I've done, because it's not a lot different to yesterday, but I've made some tweaks. I've added some incredibly cool plants. So let's have a look. I will start over here. So I kept my angelfish. I've got plans. I think I'm going to get a smallish school of angels to go with him. He's pretty chilled out, so if I get enough, he shouldn't be too aggressive for any newcomers. So down here, I've got some cured oak leaves. Now, leaves, if you get the right ones, are pretty good for an aquarium. Released tannins will help stabilise and reduce pH. Sometimes they can be medicinal as well for the fish, so excellent addition. I think it looks incredible. Moving along, if I just scooch in, I've got some Java moss there. That will hopefully grow. Usual microsporum. I've got some Anubias. More Anubias. That's my Echinodorus ocelot. Now that isn't doing very well at the moment, so hopefully it will pick up. I really don't want it to fade away and die. I'm putting some root tabs underneath it to hopefully perk it up. Time will tell. Got some Vallis Nerea. So that should hopefully fill out the back. Looks pretty ace. Cryptocoryne is there. My Anubia, again, outside of the water, with my lovely Echinodorus growing out the top there. Giant sword plant. And then I've got some more moss there, so that will hopefully spread. Now, the best part of what I found today, water hyacinth. What a beast. How beautiful does that look? Get some light on it. So it's just one plant at the moment, but apparently these grow like crazy, so it shouldn't be a problem to propagate. Needs high light. Well, that's perfect because it's right underneath some LED, so I can't wait for this thing to flower and grow. Oh my god. It'd be perfect for some top dwelling fish as well to live in. And then if I go around the back quickly, this is the side view. Now I think that's actually quite cool. It's quite shady, but you get to see sort of the secret world of the fish down there. Like a little cave. I think it looks cool. I'll be interested to see how this Echinodorus does, because it's not getting as much light. The low level leaves are not getting as much light now, so I'm assuming it's going to get enough light from the atmosphere kind of next to a window. Hopefully that'll be fine. But cool, look at that, what a beauty. Next thing is to add fish, so I'm going to be doing that after I come back from holiday, so probably end of August, beginning of September, August, September, yeah. So if you want to give me some advice, I want some beautiful top dwelling fish. Angels are going to be in the middle, so I want something to go along the bottom and the top. So hit me up for some ideas. They must be able to get on with a fully grown Tenopoma though, because he is a hungry boy. I'm very happy. So, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and happy fish keeping!